often lost in the turmoil, struggle, and strain across Africa, are the signs of progress and hope. My colleague Paul Sisco looks back to the past with a view to the new year.
Two men stood alone as fountains of hope and inspiration for the continent and the world last year. Pope Francis, the former Cardinal Bergoglio from Argentina, and Nelson Mandela, his life a testament to the struggle for freedom, justice, and reconciliation.
It took a man like Madiba to free not just the prisoner, but the jailer as well. To show that you must trust others so that they may trust you. To teach that reconciliation is not a matter of ignoring a cruel past, but a means of confronting it with inclusion and generosity and truth.
In June, President Obama and his wife, First Lady Michelle Obama, traveled to Senegal, South Africa, and Tanzania, reinforcing America's commitment to expanding democratic development with the continent. Africa's remarkable growth is predicted to remain near 6% in 2014. But insecurity, instability, and conflict continues to plague several regions. In September, al-Shabaab militants attacked the Westgate shopping center in Nairobi, Kenya, killing 67 people and wounding hundreds more. Uhuru Kenyatta was elected president of Kenya in March, along with his deputy president, William Ruto. Both men have been indicted by the International Criminal Court for crimes against humanity. The African Union celebrated its 50th anniversary in 2013 and held an extraordinary summit in October demanding suspension of the ICC case against the Kenyan leaders. In January, France went to war with al-Qaeda-linked rebels in Mali, pushing back jihadists that seized territory in the north. Despite a recent election, the situation remains volatile. In March, the Central African Republic rebel group known as Selenka overthrew President Francois Bozize. The de facto leader of the rebels, Michel Djotoja, declared himself president. In November, French and African troops intervened, but the fighting continues. More than 1,000 people have died in recent weeks, with hundreds of thousands displaced. Elsewhere, M23 rebels were defeated in the Democratic Republic of Congo by the combined efforts of the Congolese Army and the UN Intervention Brigade. Other rebel factions continue to commit acts of terror in Kinshasa and around the country. Today in South Sudan, there is unrest and the nation is in danger of falling deeper into chaos. On December 15th, the day Nelson Mandela was buried, fighting erupted in the capital, Juba. According to President Salva Kiir, his former vice president, Riek Machar, whom he had fired, was behind what he says was a coup attempt, a charge Machar and other observers deny. More than 1,000 people have been killed there, and over 100,000 civilians are displaced seeking refuge. At year's end, overshadowing the conflicts for many, and especially South Africans, the world still mourns the loss while celebrating the life of Nelson Mandela. His legacy of an unrelenting struggle for equality and justice, reconciliation, and good governance has hopefully not been lost on Africa's young people, bringing the possibility of a better future for 2014. Paul Sisco, VOA News.